We've heard from about a dozen clients, all with the same story, but we're going to focus on these three. This is Ryan Prince. He needs a parenting plan and has waited for almost 1 year. This is Jarek Ellis, and he needs a divorce and has waited 6 months. And Desiree Eastland needs a divorce too and has waited 9 months. Now, we checked Missouri court records today. Nothing is filed in these uncontested cases. They all hired Cody Smith.
I don't know what to do right now.
Desiree Eastland paid Springfield attorney Cody Smith $1,000 and was told she'd be divorced soon.
He said around 90 days, maybe a little longer.
That was about 9 months ago. Nothing is filed.
You trust somebody to do something, so it adds to the stress, of what you're going through. I'm a travel agent, waiting on renewal of passport.
Same goes for Jarek Ellis. He paid Smith $1,400 in August for his uncontested divorce.
Yeah, it's been pretty frustrating. There's a lot more steps involved in a divorce, like the house and the property, and most of that we can't actually get split up until we are finalized.
And then there's Ryan Prince, who hired him 1 year ago to write up a parent plan. Has he done anything?
No. I kept reaching out, trying to. He kept saying that he was going to do stuff, and then nothing ever got done.
Hey, Cody, it's Ashley Reynolds.
After unreturned emails and phone calls. His name's right on the door. I went to Cody Smith's office on Sunshine Street. By the way, that blur is because another business shares the space. Hey, I'm looking for Cody. He wasn't there. Desiree filed a complaint with the Office of Chief Disciplinary Counsel. The agency investigates allegations of misconduct by lawyers, which could lead to a suspension or disbarment from practicing law. In September, Smith responded to her complaint, saying, "I did answer her, but it may have been slower than normal. That was around the time I was in a car accident where a truck smashed into me while I was sitting at a red light."
Was he in ICU? Was he incoherent? Because, if you're in a car wreck, you can still make phone calls.
A Missouri Highway Patrol spokesperson confirms to On Your Side on June 28th they worked a wreck matching the description of Smith's car and said there were no injuries. Smith's response goes on to say, "I spoke with multiple other attorneys, and they each consistently said that when a client threatens to file a bar complaint against you, then you leave their case and stop working for them."
I feel like I gave him plenty of chances to do the right thing.
Eastland tells us her complaint is under investigation. Ellis finally heard back from Smith on December 2nd, but it was only after mentioning he was contacting On Your Side. Smith replied, "That's a threat of defamation." Why did that not get to you?
I don't think he had any ground to stand on.
Ellis and his soon-to-be ex-wife got a new attorney. He and friends recently filed complaints with the disciplinary council and have not gotten a response yet.
Lawyers aren't cheap, and $1,500 for a lawyer, that's pretty good. So I went to him, and I should have done my research first, I guess.
Before you hire an attorney, check online testimonials and reviews. The Springfield Metropolitan Bar Association is a great resource. And just so you know, this is great information. The Supreme Court disciplinary actions, well, those are considered public information. So you can find out if an attorney was suspended or reinstated and what happened in those situations. You want to schedule several consultations with different attorneys so you can find a good fit. Well, it was just last month when clients told us they cannot reach their attorney, Cody Smith. He's accused of taking their money and never filing uncontested divorces. Clients told us they waited months, even a year, and nothing was filed. Those clients filed complaints with the state, and today something was done about it. Right now, Smith must stop practicing. Here are the court documents for Cody Smith's interim suspension. It says probable cause exists to believe Smith is guilty of professional misconduct and poses a substantial threat of irreparable harm to the public. Smith has not yet filed a response to this. The 21-page document goes on to explain 23 client complaints. The Office of Chief Disciplinary Counsel says he fails to perform services as promised. It continues he wouldn't return calls, texts, and emails, and dissolutions were never filed.
Yeah, that's exactly what we were going through.
That's Jarek Ellis. We first talked to him and 2 other clients back in January who all said the same thing. They paid hundreds of dollars for representation and got nothing.
The few times I was able to get a hold of him, he had made me feel like I was being super needy and wanting to communicate too much. And this definitely makes me feel validated in the point where everybody's having the same issue with him.
I emailed Smith asking for an on-camera interview for this story. He replied and told me to stop harassing his family and clients. KY3 never reached out to any of his clients. The ones we interviewed emailed us.
Hey, Cody, it's Ashley Reynolds.
I have emailed and called Smith for each story we've done on him to make sure he's given the chance to respond. He never responded to our first story, but later said he would sue me for defamation. As for Ellis, he has since hired another attorney, and his divorce is now final. He sued Cody Smith in small claims court and has a hearing next month.
Mainly, we're just hoping to get our money back.
Now, according to court records, this suspension means he has a long to-do list, which includes withdrawing from pending cases, refunding customers, and not taking on new clients. Again, Smith is currently suspended. He is not disbarred. This is a pending matter, and again, he has not filed a response in this discipline case. He can fight to modify it. We'll continue to follow this story. Lisa. He's accused of taking their money and never filing uncontested divorces. Clients told us they waited months, even a year, and nothing happened. Those clients then filed complaints with the state, and something was done. In the spring, we told you Cody Smith's license got suspended. Court documents show probable cause exists to believe Smith is guilty of professional misconduct. The Office of Chief Disciplinary Counsel says he fails to perform services as promised. It continues that he didn't return calls, texts, or emails, and dissolutions were never filed.
Yeah, that's exactly what we were going through.
Dozens of clients paid for representation and received nothing. Smith never filed a response to that suspension case. So now there's a new Missouri Supreme Court case for default disbarment. Once a judge signs the order, Smith can no longer practice law in the Show Me state. Because of these proceedings, clients might be able to get their money back, thanks to the Client Security Fund.
Every Missouri lawyer is expected to follow the rules of professional conduct. We maintain this Client Security Fund so that it can compensate clients that are harmed by the small minority of lawyers who fail to meet these standards.
A committee reviews all claims. Some clients have already been notified money is on the way.
Is this a way to try to make it right?
Absolutely. I mean, I think that it's just one of the ways that the Missouri Bar improves the lives of Missourians and helps maintain trust in the legal system.
And we have a link to the Client Security Fund claim form on our news app. And we should mention Smith could file a motion and ask for more time to respond. But again, he has not responded to anything. I started reaching out to him last week for comment and have not heard back.